going back a number of years, I've seen how a lot of evidence, good evidence that's been collected, gets lost. You can't reuse material if you don't know that it exists in the first place. That means good quality metadata that can be picked up by search engines, whether internal search engines or kind of more generally search engines. And it's not just about stuff being findable by the search engines. It's about, is it well described? Is it clear when you find a piece of information or data that it's going to be useful for me? So if that means findable for machines, but actually probably more importantly for human beings. Mistakes that stop people from sharing, well, the first obvious thing is not publishing it anywhere. There's a long history of scientists keeping material on their laptops. There's incentives for scientists to share material when it's published, when it's polished, and when it's curated, but not very strong incentives to share it kind of sooner than that. The benefits are huge for sharing the raw data and for sharing it earlier. But the system really only pushes people to share material when all the rough edges have been pushed off it and it's been curated into a peer-reviewed publication. We need to, I think, do something about that. I think there is a broader challenge around those that take the cut that never come anywhere near a journal, that were useful at one point and then were discarded. I think it's a broader challenge to change culture so that some of those secondary and ancillary data sets are made available. Quantifying the value of lost data, data that has been generated to date in science throughout its history, I don't think that's a really easy thing to do. I suppose you can probably start to put a value on data that gets lost going forward. What's gone is gone in many ways. I think it's important that we don't lose any more data.